In the interest of defending free speech, Mark Zuckerberg is changing Facebook's content moderation policies to the liking of the incoming president of the United States. Feeding into the lie that conservatives are victims of biased content moderation, Zuck announced he was moving Facebook's entire safety and content moderation team out of California and into Texas. He said the move will, quote, help remove the concern that biased employees are overly censoring content. Yeah, because right-wingers in Texas who've banned over 1,500 school textbooks in the last few years know what's best when it comes to content moderation. Zuckerberg also said Facebook was removing restrictions on topics like immigration and gender that are, quote, out of touch with mainstream discourse. I think we all know what that means. It means making hate speech more permissible on the website. Let people say slurs again. Zuckerberg then pledged to work with Donald Trump against other countries that might want to preserve certain rules against inciting hate campaigns against minority groups. Basically, Zuckerberg is saying, see what happened over at Twitter, which was taken over by Nazis? Yeah, we want to do that here. Here was Zuckerberg admitting that the consequence of all this is that Facebook is going to take down a lot less bad stuff.
The reality is that this is a trade-off. It means we're going to catch less bad stuff, but we'll also reduce the number of innocent people's posts and accounts that we accidentally take down.
Sure, we might be driving more teens to suicide under this new policy, but at least Uncle Stu won't get wrongfully suspended after doing his own math on Holocaust casualties. By the way, why the hell is Zuck dressed like that? The dude is one of the richest people in the world, and he's transformed himself to look like Chet Hanks with a Zoomer haircut. Yet another reason not to trust this guy. During that same Mar-a-Lago press conference we mentioned earlier, Trump said he liked what he heard from the Facebook founder and even attributed the changes to the threats he made against the company in the past.
I think they've come a long way. Meta, Facebook. I think they've come a long way. I watched it. The man was very impressive. I watched it. Actually, I watched it on Fox. I'm not allowed to say that. Say it?
Do you think he's directly responding to the threats that you have made to him in the past? With
Probably. Yeah, probably.
Yeah, that's Trump saying that Mark licked his boots. Zuckerberg also did another favor to Trump, announcing that UFC owner Dana White will be joining Meta's board. White was a prominent Trump booster during the election. He was also caught on camera hitting his wife back in 2023, in case anyone forgot about that. Zuck, of course, didn't mention any changes to Facebook policies that would protect the group most vulnerable to censorship on the platform, talking about pro-Palestinian activists. Numerous reports from Human Rights Watch, the BBC, to The Intercept have documented how Meta has suppressed content on Facebook and Instagram that's supportive of Palestinian liberation and critical of Israel's ongoing genocide. It's come in the form of wrongfully suspending thousands of pro-Palestine accounts, restricting audience reach, and just deleting posts. And that's because what Zuck is doing here isn't really about free speech. It's never about free speech. Social media companies do not care about free speech. They care about keeping eyes on their website so they can sell ads and turn profits. Claims of protecting free speech are just branding exercises. Like at Twitter, where Elon Musk took over the website promising to restore freedom of speech, only to start banning journalists and restricting posts with information embarrassing to himself and his political project. Letting Nazis run wild on a website generally doesn't attract advertisers, but constant attacks by the president and Republicans in Congress isn't good for business either. And so now Zuck is just trying to appease them. Social media companies may have been fun and useful at one time, but now they're behemoths under the control of tech billionaires who can use them to exert tremendous influence on our body politic. And at this point, the only way to really grapple with this problem is to break up these companies into 1,000 pieces. Hey, thanks for watching. Hit the subscribe button so you don't miss any of our new videos. Also, if you want to see Means Morning News in its complete form, not just the clips we post here, head on over to Means TV and get access to all our new episodes and our entire backlog, plus tons of other great movies and original TV shows.